Each episode of Education Matters will end with a final word. I've been in the workforce for almost 30 years, and I can safely say I've never had a job where I had to provide my own office supplies, my own paper and notepads, or buy toner for the office copy machine, or was encouraged to set up a personal fundraising website when I went to my boss about a new initiative that would help the company, or just simply needed something to do my job, a job I'd be held accountable to regardless. I suspect you've never experienced it either. That is, unless you're a public school teacher. If you are, then you know that's the norm. It's expected. Our state legislators wrote it into our state tax code, a $250 tax deduction for teachers who buy their own supplies. They obviously know that teachers are having to fill in the funding gap out of their own pockets. People who go into teaching do it because they want to teach, and nothing is going to stand in their way of teaching their students, even if it means spending money they really can't afford for basic school supplies like paper, or a lunch for a child in their class who doesn't have money to eat that day, or maybe to buy extra clothes or coats to keep in the closet for a kid who needs them. They'll just do it. Renisha and Jasmine, who you met earlier, they would do it every time, I promise you. North Carolina ranks 44th nationally in per pupil spending. What that means is 43 other states spend more money on their children than North Carolina currently does. It's unacceptable, particularly given our state's long history of properly supporting public education. Funding schools shouldn't be political, but it seems like everything has to be nowadays. If this situation we described today sounds fine to you, then do nothing. But if it offends you like it does me, if you think our underpaid teachers shouldn't also have to buy classroom supplies, do something about it. Get engaged, support your local schools like the PTA leaders we met. But talk to your legislators who write the budgets, vote. I don't care if Republicans properly fund our public schools or Democrats do. We just need to get it done. Come back and see us next week.